Get ready, because you're about to witness real high-speed chases where cops and suspects face off with no script and no second chances. Screeching tires, flashing sirens, and moments that'll leave you breathless, all captured raw and unfiltered. If you're chasing that adrenaline rush that keeps your heart pounding, then welcome to Patrol Pursuit.
Just past Remington Hill.
On October 15th, 2024, in Clear Creek Township, Ohio, two teens thought they'd live out their fast and furious dreams and stole a car. The moment the cops tried to pull them over, they hit the gas and tore through a quiet neighborhood at 2 a.m. Because who needs sleep, right?
I believe it's 5.
The chase jumped onto the highway and these kids were showing zero signs of slowing down.
South on Bunnell Hill. Right on Lytle 5. No traffic. 80 mile an hour. Turn left on Salem.
After about 20 minutes of an intense high-speed chase,
Left on Salem.
the kids circle back into the neighborhoods and the situation becomes increasingly dangerous.
Left on Grand. Left on Grand. Contact my OIC. These are the traffic patterns here. Light traffic, but he's running red lights and stop signs. I'm sure it's okay. Continue.
You're clear. Left on Grand. From there. Has Dayton been notified? Affirmative.
Right on Broadway. Right on Broadway.
Right on Broadway. 211, confirmed to continue.
The chase ends abruptly when they crash into a parked car. It turns out driving isn't as easy as it looks in the movies.
Turn left again on Ferguson. Foot bail, foot bail. I think he crashed. He crashed.
You're clear. Left on Ferguson. Crash now. Foot bail. 445.
At approximately 1:04 a.m. on March 27, 2022, Officer MCO3 Swain was patrolling westbound on Interstate 20 near Bill Kennedy Way when a gray 2015 BMW 640 IG A-tag CSV 5454 suddenly came into view. The officer activated the DSR 2X radar. The reading was clear and indisputable, 140 miles per hour, posing an immediate danger. The officer initiated a pursuit of the reckless driver without hesitation. The BMW roared ahead at breakneck speed. The radar blared 132 miles per hour. MCO3. Swain and state troopers immediately activated lights and sirens, signaling the driver to pull over. But instead of complying, he hit the gas and took off. Doherty shot forward like an arrow, pushing past 140 miles per hour, weaving recklessly between lanes without signaling, ignoring all traffic laws. From westbound I-20, he veered north onto I-75-85, then exited at 17th Street, making rapid right turns onto Spring Street. His reckless actions had the entire highway holding its breath.
Clear left, clear right. Somebody get south of us. We'll go back up towards the spring, towards the 10th. Clear, clear, clear. Clear, clear, clear. Clear left, clear right. I can see clear left. I can see clear right.
The chase tore through Spring Street until Sergeant Tarpley stepped in. With a precise pit maneuver, executed by aligning with the suspect's vehicle and making contact to force a controlled spin, the BMW lost control, crashing into multiple vehicles before coming to a complete stop.
Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Drag his ass out! Hey! Hey, check on the engine! Check on the engine! Get out of the car! Hey, okay?
As the dust settled, Doherty was taken into custody on the spot without further resistance, bringing the pursuit to a safe conclusion. Doherty was taken to the Fulton County Sheriff's Office for processing. Facing charges of fleeing, reckless driving, and excessive speeding, he is now dealing with serious legal consequences. His blatant disregard for the law not only endangered multiple lives, but also led to his own arrest.
Anybody else responding for 1039?
Fucking idiots, man.
1039. 1039.
Y'all come by me and hurt. He yelled it and made me a
I'm glad you didn't have them out there.
I would have definitely, I went out there downtown.
Yeah.
If you're planning to run from the Florida Highway Patrol, maybe don't choose a giant white box truck as your getaway vehicle. Unfortunately, that memo never reached 33-year-old Brandon Baker.
Gonna turn westbound.
On the morning of August 23rd, 2022, Brandon kicked off his day with a carjacking. Whether the white truck was his first choice or a last-minute backup after Plan A fell apart, we may never know. What we do know is that before long, about a dozen Florida Highway Patrol cars were tailing this unwieldy, slow-moving truck as it weaved through Alachua County, pulling stunts that left everyone wondering what would come next.
So units 2300 Archer.
Northbound is the new Butler Plaza. Northbound 37 Boulevard.
Okay, good in Boston, and that's a perfect opportunity in that plaza.
Hey, pulling into the Best Buy. Alright, run to the Best Buy Plaza. Alright, we're back on Archer Road. I am now the lead vehicle. Oh, signal 4 into a ASO K9 facility mountain late vehicle. Hey, you good?
You can get her in the island. I'm going to second this red car.
Alright, we are at 35th Boulevard.
Alright, 1388, I'm calling it. Northbound through Windmill Boulevard on 34th Street.
Trying to get up to a pit.
Signal 4 and wrong way.
After a chase full of questionable decisions, Brandon was finally brought down and taken to a nearby emergency room for minor injuries. But there was no reprieve. He was promptly arrested and hit with 16 charges, including aggravated battery, grand theft, and hit and run. Reports also mentioned that he had ripped up the floorboard and damaged wires connected to the truck's camera system. When officers asked why, his response was simple: "I have problems."
The picture's hit again, coming back out on the 34th Street. Going back southbound on 34th.
Safe to say, those problems were nothing compared to the long list of charges and potential jail time he'd now be facing.
The chase then began when the suspect suddenly accelerated to escape, driving through a crowded area and driving dangerously, almost colliding with several vehicles in a desperate attempt to escape. A pit hit caused the car to lose control, roll over several times, and throw the female driver from the car because she was not wearing a seatbelt. Despite the best efforts of the emergency team, the woman died due to her severe injuries. The incident is being investigated further in detail.
As police were checking the driver of a dark-colored Silverado, license plate Ed Frank Tom 4299 at 6 Davidson and Prosky Streets, a loud gunshot rang out in the distance. The suspect was driving a white car and was speeding down Y Street, heading towards 7524. Immediately, police quickly took action, starting a thrilling chase to capture the criminal. The suspect suddenly accelerated, driving at a crazy speed, disregarding the danger on the crowded road, leaving everyone around shocked by his recklessness and recklessness. The chase quickly turned to Highway 96 from Livernois, raising the tension to a fever pitch. The cars were speeding, reaching speeds of 120 miles per hour, making the atmosphere tense and suffocating, every second leading to a dramatic collision.
Roger, Taser.
Alright,
2250 in a second. Okay. I'll call this out for you. Coming up the Joy Road. Alright, looks like we are going to be through Livernois. Find Joy Road, going eastbound.
Cody, come up front. I'm coming front. I'm going front. Stop.
We got you right now at Grand River.
Stop.
Grand River.
Driver!
The car sped toward Main Street, not slowing down for a red light, and the left rear tire was deflated. As the suspect turned into a residential area, the speed dropped to about 45 mph, and the car continued to roll through West Chicago and over. As it approached Joy Street, the front tire also went flat, and the police officers quickly performed a PIP. Immediately after successfully performing the PIP, the suspect got out of the car and quickly fled. But the police officers immediately gave chase, ordered the suspect to stop, and quickly arrested him.
The units are chasing the other one.
Get up. What the fuck did I do?
After successfully arresting the suspect, the police officers returned to the car to conduct a thorough search. During the search, they discovered a hidden gun under the back seat of the car. This discovery added to the seriousness of the case, as the weapon could be related to other crimes committed by the suspect. The police carefully seized the gun and continued to check every corner of the car, looking for more evidence that could help clarify the case. Every detail from the glove box to the trunk was carefully checked to ensure that no clues were missed. This inspection process is very important in consolidating evidence, serving the investigation and trial process later, ensuring that the criminals are prosecuted to the end.
You guys got